Hello, this is CS Ager, and welcome back to my playthrough of Terraria Hardcore. This is episode 2. If you missed the last video, basically, well, we got all this stuff in my inventory, and currently we are going underneath the corruption to try and blow up some corruption orbs. If I can blow up some corruption orbs, then we'll be able to get a spear and a gun, and hopefully we can get a meteorite. It should be about the right time of night to get a meteorite as well. So this seems to be the edge of the corruption, Crimson here? The Crimson Tunnel? Nope, okay. The edge of the Crimson Tunnel is going to be much further along. I wanted to go down in there through a cave, but the cave did not seem to be working out because there were enemies in the way. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dig down, and it looks like I'm going to run out of my Spelunker potion soon. Or not Spelunker potion, what is this called? Shine potion. So that's why I threw it on a glow stick. Now hopefully we can get into a cave underneath the Crimson, but if we can't, then I'll just have to mine down underneath manually. Oh, there is a cave. However, this cave is full of water. Not sure whether this will work or not. Hopefully there's a entrance to the cave over here so I can actually, oh, nope, there does not appear to be, and there are enemies over there. I'm gonna go get breath over here, go get air, and then continue digging. There we go. Now let's continue digging in this direction. So my plan for this run, for those of you who missed last episode, is to currently, or if you just don't remember because it's been too long, is, we're going to fight Skeletron. And to do that, we are going to get meteorite, and we're going to build a minecart track so that we get hit less often. Now, it's been a while since I built a minecart track for the Skeletron. However, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. I have built many a minecart track in my day, and hopefully it prevents us from getting hit. If it doesn't, then we're just going to have to find a different way to beat him. Or maybe we could go for Brain of Cthulhu or something. But this, I wonder if this is the edge of, yes, this appears to be the edge of the Crimson Cavern. Oh, there's the merchant. Okay, so it has turned daytime, so we will not get any meteorite from our orbs until it turns nighttime again. We'll have a 75% chance if we blow up 2 orbs of getting a meteorite, which is unfortunate, because if we want more than that, we're going to have to fight the Brain of Cthulhu, or at least summon him. I do not have enough bombs to attempt to explode my way through this corruption part here. So let me go ahead and just mine around the edge. It shouldn't take too much longer. There we go. Just about around the edge of it. Right about here. I tried to find a cave before, and for those of you who remember, the monsters blocked my way. I couldn't quite get there. The enemies. So, I see what may be the first Crimson Heart, or it might be a demon altar. Not sure. A Crimson altar. I may be stuck here. I might not be able to get through. Here. Let's try. I'm gonna go ahead and craft all of my bombs into sticky bombs. There we go. That didn't work quite as well as I was hoping. However, we have a demolitionist now, so if we run out of bombs, I can always go back and get more. There we go. Nope, that's a crimson altar, okay. However, we should soon be running into crimson orbs. And if we don't, then I can always just teleport back, get some more bombs, and then go ahead and just blow it up from the top. Let's see here. Well, this is going to be a problem. Well, that mistake is unfortunate. We're just going to have to start a new world. That was a very rookie mistake to make. I should have had... So, let's analyze this. I should have had blocks out and blocks ready to get out when I threw my bomb. And some of you are probably screaming at the screen that, oh, you should have not thrown your bomb there, but, you know. Yeah, I should have gotten blocks out so that when I threw the bomb, I could have easily piled up and not had to worry about getting blown up. So next time, I will not make that same mistake. Okay guys, I'm back and I made a new world. This time I will not make the same mistake that I did last time. Now the thing I like about this map is that it has lots of tall trees. So that should really help with my ability to beat this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and collect my 200 to 300 wood and some gel and be on my way. I think I'm going to continue going left. I don't know why, I just usually pick left for the first direction to explore the world in. And I have about 13 minutes left in my recording, so in that time I should be able to get through the first night. Not the whole way through, but at least get part of the way through the first night. I like to make my recordings about 20 minutes long. That seems to be the average consumption time, especially since that's how long TV shows ran for if you get rid of the advertisements on average. It's about 20 minutes. So you would have 20 minutes of content and about 8 to 10 minutes of commercials for each 30-minute segment. Here we go. Let's explore down this cave slightly. I don't want to explore too far down it, because one, I don't want to get stuck, and two, I want to make sure I get all of the land I can explore during the daytime first. I'm going to gather this cactus as well, because cactus armor, as we know, is good. I never did make my cactus armor last time, and that would have helped me as well. There we go. There's a sand pit there, which sand pits tend to have a chest or two down in them, but they are also very dangerous, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me just tunnel through them in order to get extra stuff. I always make sure to block over the top of every desert pit and every spot that has desert background. That way I don't have to deal with any desert, underground desert enemies at all unless I want to. It'll greatly increase your survivability chances and help you out in the long run. here is a living tree. However, this living tree does not have roots, which is unfortunate. With a living tree that has roots, that would allow me to make 3 different houses within the little built-in house thing that's down in there, with the living wood chest. Plus, it would give me some extra gear from that chest, which would be nice. I'm going to go ahead and make my cactus armor. I believe I have enough cactus for a full set, as well as possibly a sword or a pickaxe. There's a helmet. There's the breastplate. And there's the leggings. And now I can either make a cactus sword or a cactus pickaxe. I don't quite have enough for both. I'm going to choose a cactus sword. It did not happen to have any modifiers, but that's okay. We don't need any at the moment. If I get a lot of extra cactus, I can often make several cactus swords until I get one with the best modifiers, but in this case, I have not been able to do that. I would like some more gel as well, so I'm going to gather that real quick from this slime. And I'm going to get another tall tree, just because they happen to be here. I likely won't need all of this wood, but who knows. Especially if I get farther in the run, then I could end up needing it. Here's another slime, which I can easily deal with now that I have this cactus sword. The cactus sword is a really good weapon because of its size and its damage. It has high damage and a large size, compared to other swords that you can get at this time. Those 2 slimes are an easy catch since they came right to me. And, okay. The gold illuminated the bottom just enough that I could see that there wasn't anything useful down there. That appears to be a jungle slime. Yep, jungle slime, so that means there's a jungle right over here. The jungle is a little bit too dangerous for me to be in, but I do not have a recall potion, so I don't want to waste my time going across the rest of the world back to where I was before. How close was that cave we saw earlier? Still too far away, it's almost back at spawn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into the jungle anyway, despite it being a little bit dangerous. I think I can survive. I can always duck into a nearby cave if I need it. And the water helps protect me from the bats, which is nice. I don't have any snowballs this time either, which is unfortunate. I should not have made that slime aggressive at me. Okay. Okay. Note to self, don't go in the jungle. Also, 3rd time's the charm. Next time we will get it. Hopefully. Okay, I'm here in my 3rd world. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one. That last one I really messed up. That was terrible. I mean, I managed to get myself cactus armor and stuff, but I really didn't do anything else. Hopefully we can find some iron and some torches and things like that relatively quickly. Now, I don't see any tall trees here, so I'm not yet going to waste... Ooh, well that's a tall tree, but not the kind I'm looking for. I'm not going to waste my time mining the really small trees because they take forever. They are way too long to mine and not actually worth it, unless I really need them. So, my plan is to wait until I get another bigger tree and then mine it. I don't need the wood immediately anyway. I just need it to build houses later. There we go. I'm gonna get a second smaller tree since I ran into a desert and didn't get any bigger trees. Hopefully I run into some bigger trees later in the map, though. At this rate, I should have just piled up from the side I was at over there. Oh well. And there happens to be a vulture, which I will not get too close to. Going to mine that cactus. Do I have the... Yes, I have enough to make a cactus sword. Let's see what sort of cactus sword I get. If it's good enough, then I can go ahead and fight him. If it's not good enough, then I'm just going to need to... Ooh, heavy. I don't think that's going to be good enough. What about... Let's try again. Just regular cactus sword. Still don't think that's going to be good enough. Not sure whether I want the extra knockback or the extra speed. Okay. I'm going to go back this direction and likely go down into that cave now that I have a little bit of slime. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go down into that cave and see what it has. Hopefully it'll give me stuff that'll be better against the vulture. I mean, by that point the vulture will have despawned, but I need to be able to deal with more of them if they appear. I also want to always make sure when I'm in combat that the area I'm combating is heavily lit up. Or not heavily, properly lit up. That way I can see my enemies and better dodge them and fight them. Let's see here. Pot. By the way, I was watching back the first episode and did notice 2 pots that I missed in the one area. I'll try not to do that again this time. But, you know, inevitably I'm going to end up missing something. You always do. And you never realize you do until, well, you start recording. There we go, I have some recall potions, that's nice, and a swiftness potion, that'll really help. Hasty climbing claws, pretty good. Also, I like to gather every chest I come across. The reason why is you can sell each one for 10 silver, which, despite what you think, that adds up, despite what you may think. Ooh, life crystal, that's nice. But yeah, it really helps to have the extra silver to sell for when it comes to buying things from, like, the demolitionist. Some extra iron, and I think that's the end of the cave. I don't want to waste a recall potion, because I'm not too far down in the cave yet, so I'm going to come back up over here. There we go. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. Hopefully you don't mind not being able to see anything for some parts. Because, well, that's just the nature of a Terraria playthrough. It can sometimes be very dark and a little bit dangerous. Here we go. We're now out of the cave, and I think I'm going to continue going to the left and see what's beyond the desert. If I am unable to get any farther past the desert, or if I run into... Oh, there's a sandstorm. That's very dangerous. I'm going to keep a recall potion out in case something like a... Oh, yep, that thing spawns. I gotta get out of here. There we go. We're going to explore to the right since the sandstorm appeared. Oh! There's a water chest. There we go. Got some flippers. That's really nice. And some gills potions. Those will help a lot later. And lots of tall trees. I should have started with the right to begin with. That would have been helpful. There we go. I hope you all are surviving the coronavirus well. That's pretty fun. All that stuff. My Alexa thought I said Alexa when I said all that stuff. I just muted it. Anyway, I should collect the water chest down there as well. But yeah, the right would have been much better to go down than the left. I have been stuck in my house, slash one of my friend's house for quite a while now. And, yeah, I'm missing a lot of my friends. It's, unfortunate I don't get to hang out with them. It'd be great if I got to hang out with them more. I'm gathering this stone here so that I have enough to make a furnace later. Or arrows if I decide I need them more. This rope should be enough. There we go. Well, of course it's enough. I have 60-something of it. I wonder what we'll run into on this side. Hopefully we can get to a snow biome. That would really, really help out. Ooh, more iron. There we go. I currently have 10 iron ore. And I see more on the right as well. I'll need lots of iron ore to build my minecart track that I plan on building for the Skeletron. There we go, snow biome, that's nice. I wonder if there are any worlds that happen to generate without snow biomes. I mean, I know every world's supposed to have it, but maybe there's some condition that needs to be met that could end up not being met. Also, it seems more often than not that the snow biome is fairly close to the middle of the world, at least within the first 25% in either direction. I'm going to gather some snowballs, and then continue on my way. The snowballs should be enough to survive the night without dying. I know I'm using up the rest of my swiftness potion, but I think the snowballs are worth it. Then again, I could go to the edge of the snow biome and mine snowballs, and that way saves me a little bit of time, but oh well. Too late for that. There we go. 720 snowballs, that should be plenty. I think my snowballs are better than my sword here. I was looking up at my hotbar and did not see the slime that was right there. Also, every slime just fell into my hole, that's nice. There we go. Those are gone. I have 10 gel, that's pretty good. I'm going to make a few more torches, and then save the rest for bombs later. I'm not going to aggress those slimes. You know, I could make boreal wood armor. I think we're going to do that. 3 trees is enough to make a full boreal wood armor set, so that should be plenty. Also, I'm going to make this episode a little bit longer than normal, just because I don't want my deaths to be the only part of this episode. That would be pretty boring. You need something to be worth watching here. Of course, you know, some of you may be here for my commentary. Likely not all of you, but some of you. And if you are, then, yeah, I guess you're entertained no matter what I do. One day, if I do well enough, a lot of people will be entertained no matter what I do. I'm one of those people that the YouTubers I like watching, I don't care really what they're doing. I will like to watch it because I like to hear from them. I like to learn more about them and get to know them better as a person, or at least through what they show in their videos. There's some people who are really open in their videos, and I'd like to try and do that as well. Now that I have a full set of boreal wood armor and some lesser healing potions, I should be able to survive better. I need to watch out for any zombies that may appear, though. And my flipper and climbing claws should really help with that as well. Once I get to the edge of this world, then I'm going to have to stop the episode. It is getting late as well, so I will need to stop at the end of that. And, you know, get some shut-eye, get some sleep. I need to hurry up and get over this hill so that I can get past this zombie. Oh, he still hit me. There we go, and, oh, that did not work. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this zombie then. Except I really, really don't want to. I may not be able to get to the end of this world by this episode, or the episode is gonna be way too long as well. And I can always use a recall potion, but I'd prefer to save those for if I really need them. Okay, I think in this circumstance, I really need to use the recall potion if I don't get across this area soon. Okay, it seems like I'm going to survive that encounter and not have to use the recall potion. Phew, that was a narrow escape there. He almost hit me with a zombie arm. There we go. I should be good now. I should be able to survive the whole way until we run into a corruption, if we do. There we go. Okay. Sandstorm, sand biome as well isn't that great. I'm not going to bother going back and collecting that chest since I ended up leaving it behind and forgetting to. Instead, going to go down into this cave and hopefully, nope, the cave ends quickly. Okay. One last thing then, I'm going to come back to here. Wow, he scared me. I thought he was a zombie. I don't have any bombs or grenades yet. So I'm going to have to come back here and go down into the cave I saw over this direction. I think there was a cave anyway. Yes, there was. So I think that's going to be about the end of this video. In the next video I'm going to explore this cave and hopefully get some better stuff, because right now I don't have that much. I'm surrounded by a sandstorm desert, among other things. Oh wait, here's a little continuation of the cave here. See where this leads. Ooh, a chest. Okay, I'm going to open this chest and see what else is down there, and then end the episode. I think, yeah, there we go. Now that that torch is dropped, this is adequate lighting to fight this slime. Ooh, another torch. There we go. Oh, no longer adequate lighting, but I will deal with it. Also, sorry about that. I shouldn't have tried to increase the brightness in the middle of the video. Here we go. 8 iron bars and a mining potion. That's pretty good. Okay. That, I'm afraid, is going to have to be the end of this episode. Make sure to tune in to the next episode, which I will link in the description. And hopefully this third run will work out. Oh, and remember, always drive the speed limit.